Hey, what's up everybody? It's Cross Current. So as you know, I've been making a lot of videos for the game called Solace Crafting, but as of lately, I've found that there's a lot of reasons why I should not be playing this game. So today, I've got for you a review on the game. I'm gonna go over the good stuff, then touch on the bad stuff, a review score out of 10. To start things off, this game is $15 on Steam and was just recently removed from early access. The game is a lot of fun and is nostalgic and very relaxing if you like to explore and play games by yourself. I wouldn't exactly suggest playing with a lot of other friends, but I'll get into that later. There's a lot of different levels on the skill tree for any character you play as, which is really nice, and there's a lot of unique abilities for some classes. Not all the classes are out yet, but it seems very detailed and interesting. There's a lot of building variety, and the dungeons on the map are unique and have very good textures, giving that whole nostalgic feel to a game like Lords of Magic, or insert some other old game that brings back good memories. The updates are very frequent, but they seem to be touching on small fixes and avoiding some of the more problematic things that really need to be fixed early, otherwise this game could in fact die. Alright, so now we get into all the reasons why I can no longer play this game. To start off, the game crashes on a very regular basis. And by crashing, I mean not just the game, but Discord, or Chrome, or OBS Studios, whatever it is in the background, it crashes it. Most of those programs I brought up are very small and don't take up a lot of memory, so it doesn't make sense that it would crash that stuff. And this game is only about 10 to 20 gigabytes. I've played games like Ark Survival Evolved where it's a minimum of 200 gigabytes on my PC, and it's very extensive, yet it doesn't do this when I close the game. It doesn't do it if or when the game would ever crash. It just doesn't make any sense. The tutorials don't help with most of the game, and there's no way to really learn how to do most things within it. There's a lot of block of text at the start. If you're expected to read pages upon pages of text, but then when it shows you how to play the game with the little quests on the right side when you start out, and it doesn't tell you basic stuff like how to make what you're supposed to make for that quest, that's really bad, and people are gonna get angry and quit. That's why I have all those random guide videos before this one about how to get light, because it doesn't let me know what light is, and I had no idea that it was actually from killing enemies. Who would think that to get light, oh, you get it by killing an evil enemy? Yeah, nobody. The combat is terrible in this game. There's no way around that. The combat is terrible. It seems like the enemies lag out. When you swing, it doesn't always connect. It just, everything seems completely off with that. The character runs extremely goofy. I don't understand who came up with that, but it does not look normal in any regard. The monoliths, which are what you use to get most of your loot, especially early on, and to kind of level up, only has what looks like three rock golems. Every single time. No matter how far away I ran, it was always those three enemies. Now, I've seen many unique enemies within the game, but they make it the same every time here? That's aggravating. That seems like a lazy move for me. There's no story in this game, nor any reason to want to explore further other than getting better resources. And if you're just there to get resources, what's the point of getting better resources if the combat doesn't work well and there's nothing really to progress on? There are dungeons and stuff to go into, but some of them aren't actually letting you go inside them. It's just more there for some reason. And I noticed when I hit level 53, enemies no longer fought me. Now I think that, that's a maximum level, right? You're not getting more experience and the enemies won't fight you. You must be the maximum. No, because there's Steam achievements for reaching level 100. Why the heck is that a thing? Who came up with this? The harvesting resource in this game is extremely slow unless you enhance the settings prior to joining the server. So basically you have to make your own server. Otherwise, I got about 0.02 to 0.1 resources per swing. That's really bad. This game is built around getting resources, so I don't know what their play was with that. The music is extremely soft. I really wish it was louder because I want to put this in the good section, but it's so soft that you can barely hear it, and it is really good at immersing me in it once I could finally hear it. But since it's so soft, you're mainly just hearing the weird sounds that you make and that the enemies make when fighting. And at best, those sounds are really goofy. But if they weren't there, the game might even be better. The building within this game is very awful. You can import one building, which is nice, but they should allow you to maybe ask the community to import more buildings, like making a castle or making something goofy from Minecraft. I don't know, but in this game, you place a floor, and then you can build walls or roofs or anything else. If you don't place a floor, apparently that doesn't work. The magic in this game is absurdly underpowered. I had a character that had leveled up all of certain magical abilities and tier 1 of some physical abilities, and the physical abilities did 10 times the damage of the magical. The magical barely even scratched the surface on a very low level enemy with not very much health. This game is listed as out of early access, but it feels brand new. I thought this game was still in early access, but since they removed it, there's no excuse for why it is this messed up. I know some other small hitches, like you mine at the start with your bare hands without having a pickaxe, but it makes a pickaxe sound. The player base is very small, probably because of all these issues, as well as it being listed outside early access, but being so bad, no one assumes that it actually can get the updates that it really needs. There's also a lot of really good reviews on Steam for this game, but after playing it, most of these are not truthful at all. All of that being said, guys, I have to give this game a 3 out of 10. I cannot suggest this to you guys. I cannot suggest you to trust anyone that is developing this game right now based off of all the bad stuff. If you're going to play this game, wait a long time and ask someone who does own the game to show you the gameplay to make sure that they're actually fixing what needs to be fixed. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. I'll see you next time.